Hello everyone and welcome to The Right Handbag. If you're new here, my name is Melissa and my channel is dedicated to helping you find the right handbag. If you're returning, thank you so much for watching, and I really appreciate your time, your support, your comments, and thank you to everyone who's subscribed to the channel. So today I'm going to be doing a comparison that might shock some of you, and that is the Mini Rowan from the Coach outlet. I'm going to be comparing it to Louis Vuitton bags, the Speedies. So you may be wondering why Melissa has all these bags and she's so in love with the Coach Mini Rowans. Well, clearly, based on my love of the Speedy, I like a Boston bag. And this bag came out on January 7th. This is the signature leather collection that the Coach outlet released. They have it in this bag and some other bags, and they have one in the Speedy 25 size. And I went out to look at, honestly, the pink and purple and green release, the pastels. I was very excited about them, and this was sitting there and I was like, whoa, there was one, and I picked it up and I thought, this is a really nice leather. I enjoy this, and I knew the size of this compared to the Louis Vuitton Speedies, and I'm going to do a size comparison for you for the Nano Speedy, the Speedy 18, the Speedy 20, so you can see the difference between those bags and this and what fits in all of them. And we'll talk about prices as well. But this is a really great quality bag, and it was $159. And I feel like we're in a time where you're kind of hearing people across the web expressing they're sick of paying luxury prices and they're looking for fun alternatives, and they're going to contemporary bags because they're more affordable and there's great styles. And to me, this is one of them. So let's just jump into the Louis Vuitton bag that is the closest to this size, because I think you might be surprised. It's not the Nano Speedy, it's not the Speedy 20, it is the Speedy 18. They're about exactly the same in size. Now, if I hold this up for you, it does look like this one is quite a bit wider. Now, according to Louis Vuitton, this one is about 4 inches, and this is 4 inches, but it visually looks bigger. We don't know. I can tell you a little more fits in this one, but it could also be that I have stretched this bag out from use, and this has not been stretched out yet. So let's talk about the sizes. This Coach Mini Rowan is 7 inches in length, 4.75 inches in height, and again 4 inches in width, while this one is 7.1 inches, not much different in width, 4.7 inches in height, and they claim about 4 inches in width. So that is the Louis Vuitton bag that compares the closest to this. Now I'm going to grab the Nano Speedy and show you the difference here. The Nano Speedy is 6.3 inches in length versus 7 inches. It's 3.9 inches in height versus 4.75 inches in height. And then this strap keeps getting in my way. The Nano Speedy is 3 inches in width versus 4 inches. So you can really see it there. Then we're going to look at the Speedy 20. Speedy 20 is quite, let's turn it this way, a bit bigger. Speedy is 8.1 inches in length versus 7 inches. It's 5.3 inches in height versus 4.75. And it is 4.7 inches in width versus 4 inches. So now that we have all the sizes and we know the price of this one, I'm going to open this up and show you how I would pack this bag. I also want you to see that in the back they have 2 slots there for cards. And they have this really nice little leather patch in there. So it's nicely done. The seams are nice. The sewing is nice. The hardware is nice. It is not as heavy as Louis Vuitton's, but it is still nice. And it zips well. And it doesn't weigh a lot. This is something I appreciate. So I'm going to show you a few different ways you can pack this bag. So this is an iPhone 14 Pro case. I'm just going to put this to the side over here. I have a pocket organizer from Louis Vuitton. I have my mini pochette. Let me get that out of your way. And this is typically how I carry reading glasses, and I tuck them down the side right there. Okay. So as you can see, all of that can fit, and I can put sunglasses on the top if I want, and I know that because I already have one of these over here. So that is how this fits. Now, if you are someone who carries a case, I wanted you to see it's a little tight. It's a little tight. So what I would do if I did that is not use this large pouch, and I would use a smaller, thinner pouch, and then put the case in like this, and then it fits. Okay. Now, let's jump over to the Louis Vuitton Speedy 18 so you can see the size difference. Again, I don't know if it's because this is a sequin bag, so it's sewn into a fabric, I would say, and it stretches very nicely. So I can take the mini pochette, the phone case, the pocket organizer, and my glasses like this, and there's lots of room. Okay, zips closed, very nice. It does feel like, and it is, it does feel like there's a little bit more room in here than that one, but it's very close in size. The price difference between these is quite substantial. Oh, before I do that, let me take the readers out this way and put this big old case in here and show you that it does in fact fit. So the price of this particular sequin bag is on sale right now. Not on sale, but it is for sale at 24s.com. Now, I don't know if you know what 24s is, but LVMH, which owns Louis Vuitton and a lot of other brands, they have this website called 24s, and any bags that didn't sell in the store, they put on there. So I don't know if they're better prices or if when Louis Vuitton raises prices, those prices don't go up. But they also have like a 10% off coupon code, which is really great as well. So it is there currently for $2,650. Now, I did not spend that on this bag. I like getting the best possible deal that I can on a bag. I have an unboxing where I can show you I got these two bags and another bag from an auction in France. And I paid a lot less than what these are for sale on the pre-loved market. However, if you want a Speedy 18, there's one on the Louis Vuitton website right now for $2,800. They're usually a limited edition bag. They're going to cost you more because it's a Speedy 18 and it's a limited edition. I don't know why Louis Vuitton just doesn't make this size in leather and canvas, but they should. So that is the Speedy 18. We're going to go up, and then we're going to go all the way back down to the Nano Speedy. So the Speedy 20. Speedy 20 is quite a big difference in size. This 8.3 inches just, it gives you a lot more room. So let's put the mini pochette in here. And I do think I compared I did put the size up, yes. My husband might have to edit this out, but if I didn't, 8.1 inches in length, yes I did, 5.3 inches in height, and 4.7 inches in width. See? So quite a bit bigger. So I have the mini pochette, I have this phone case and my pocket organizer, and let's just put the hard case in there for room. And as you can see, I have tons of room left. I can put anything else in there I want. I don't even know what all I have over here. Let's put the Kirigami case in here and some earbuds. And I have lots of room. So the Speedy 20 has a lot of room. Now I know Coach has a size, I think it's just the Rowan that matches pretty much the Speedy 20, but it's a great size. Now this bag does have a little slip pocket in the back. Most of them do in the Speedy 20s. I haven't seen one that doesn't yet, but I could be wrong. This leather is a little more substantial than this one as far as when you squeeze it, it feels a little thicker. But let's talk about the price of this bag. This is a limited edition bag. This is the Spring in the City edition. And if you want to get this right now, ridiculously expensive. That's why I never bought it until I saw the auction. I think the cheapest I saw today was 41 or 4,200, and they go up from there. So, you know, which is going to make more sense price-wise to you, right? So it's a great bag, don't get me wrong. I love the Speedy 20. I have it in the canvas version. Now, if you wanted to buy this from Louis Vuitton in the canvas, which is currently the cheapest way to get it, that price is $2,260, and then it goes up from there. For leather, for special editions, for all kinds. The trunks are very expensive. It goes up from there. So, is it a great bag? Yes. Do I have two of them here? Yes. I like them. But, again, I got it pre-loved and I got a deal, right? So, let's talk about the Nano Speedy, because I'm really sick to death of people telling me that I'm lying about the Nano Speedy and you can't fit things in the Nano Speedy. This is my prize bag, the bag I love the most out of all of everything I have in my collection. I carry it the most. If you want to know if your phone fits, this is how you make this phone work. And I've heard that people with the Pro Max can do the same. I have not tested it. So the zipper's down here. You just slide it in there, just like that. It's not that hard. Then I put a pocket organizer. I put my glasses right here. And then I don't use a pouch. So I'm going to show you what I do here. Lipstick, a blush, an eyeliner. I just drop them down here on the sides and put my eyeliner down here at the bottom, and it all fits. And I can fit my sunglasses on top if I really want to. And it all fits. And look, there's a little more room. So to everybody on the internet who has told me I'm lying, you can't fit anything in the bag. Yes, you can. Now, does Coach have a version of this? Not that I know of. Maybe they do, and maybe you all can inform me if they do, but I haven't seen it. I've only seen the Mini Rowan. So, let's just talk about everything we've discussed here. Oh, the price of the Nano. If you get it in the regular canvas right now, the price is $1,920 plus tax, right? It goes up from there for limited editions and special editions and leather versions. There's a leather version for about, I think it's $2,000, and it looks about like this, of course, with the Louis Vuitton leather. So $2,000 versus $159. I mean, which is best for you? Okay, and let me just do this. Here's some earbuds, and look, they fit in there. So I'm not lying. You can fit a lot in here. Anyway, so we've talked about the sizes. We've talked about the prices. I do want to show you this real quick. This is, let me get away from the turtle. This is the texture of the Mini Rowan. Okay. It's a very scratchy, resilient bag. This has been bumped, thrown, fallen from the top of the closet. It's gone through a lot, and it doesn't have a mark on it. It also comes with a crossbody strap, which is right here. It has the little packages or the pockets in the back. It is a great bag. Also $159. If you were going to ask me which I prefer leather-wise, I would say this one. But this one is very nice to take out in the Florida rain, and it's resilient and fine. We've got to figure out, while I cover a lot of luxury bags, and they're great, there's a lot of contemporary bags out there that are fantastic as well. And if you are sick of spending the money on luxury bags, there's nothing wrong with going contemporary and enjoying yourself, because how many Mini Rowans can I get for the price of one Louis Vuitton bag? Quite a bit. Not that I need to have mass amounts. What I do want is this beautiful pink that this came out with like 3 years ago, and I didn't get it because I didn't even know it was a thing. And now they're on Poshmark for 3 times the cost. So that, and one called Dancing Kittens. It has 2 kittens on the side that I really, really want, but it's the same color as this, so I haven't done it. But that being said, this will sell out and it will be gone unless Coach Outlet decides it's going to be a standard staple, which I don't know if they do that. I don't think they do that. I see a lot of turnover and change, and it's there and it's gone. So if you want it, go get it. Also, you don't have to have Louis Vuitton to dress up your bag. You can put charms or bandeaus or twillies on any bag and make it look fantastic. Nobody cares. Your bag should be you. It should fit your style. It should make you feel good. And it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. So this little bag is going to be used when I don't want maybe the pink. I don't have a plain black Speedy at this point. So this will be it. And it will be used when I want to carry more than this. And it will be used when I don't necessarily want to have a luxury bag on me. So that is it on this bag. I would love to know what you think. Please comment below and tell me if you have a Mini Rowan, or if you've never considered the Mini Rowan, what your thinking is behind that. And if you want to reach out to me on Instagram, it's Melissa the Right Handbag. And I have an email below if you have any questions. So check it out. And if anyone was wondering the difference in size, this is the Speedy 25 versus the Mini Rowan. See the difference there? It's quite significant. And you know what would be really cute? We should take this Hello Kitty one off of here. Hold on. I found this on Etsy. I'll link to it below. It is so cute, but it needs to be on a small bag. See? Oh my God, how cute is that? Let me see if I can make it zoom in so you guys can see the pink, but I don't think you can. There you go. There you can kind of see it. So you can always dress up a bag and make it fun. And this is one of my favorite charms that I got recently. So anyway, you guys reach out to me below. Give me your opinions and let me know if you're tired of spending on luxury. If you would like me to do more deals and ways to save money, I will do that as well. I'm going to... I did the auction in France, but there are auctions in the United States. So I might do a video on that if you guys are interested. And other than that, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching and giving me your time. And if you like this video or any of my other videos, please feel free to subscribe or like and subscribe as I'm trying to build the channel. And my hope is that I see you in another video soon. So thank you very much, and I hope you have a fabulous morning, afternoon, or evening. See you soon. Bye.